Hi, my name is Alan Bunneman. I'm part of the top Exim team. Today we're joined by Habib Musavi, our CEO, and Stephen Bellamy, our head of operations. I handle engineering, R&D, and marketing. First, I want to take the time to say thank you. We really appreciate you listening to our investment pitch for our company and for our very exciting product, Sesame's Delight. In terms of the opportunity, in the food spread industry, you really only have two options these days. You can eat a tasty, very consistent spread, like a peanut butter based spread, and you can run into some health issues or some weight line issues. Or you can choose an organic or very healthy ingredient spread, and the taste isn't there. And so, what we're trying to do, and what we feel like we have a product for, is to fill that need where you can get a great tasting and great consistent spread with health benefits, organic benefits, and it doesn't impact the waistline. So to talk about that solution, I'm going to turn it over to Stephen.
Thanks, Alan. As the VP of Operations for Top Exim and an admittedly picky eater myself, I'd like to take a few minutes to demonstrate just how deceitfully delicious our organic sesame spread products truly are. Like most Americans, organic food and great taste aren't necessarily synonymous with one another. Until now. Sesame's Delight is the perfect blend of the creamy consistency and taste Americans have become nostalgic about with peanut butter, while embodying healthy properties parents desire and health-conscious Americans expect. With our solution, you truly can have your spread and eat it too. We are confident we meet the demands for a healthy alternative to Nutella and peanut butter better than anybody else on the market, while still maintaining the treat aspect Americans are accustomed to with their spreads. We do so through our 4 diverse flavor varieties, and currently we have 2 additional flavors beginning production. The key to our amazing product line is found in the superfood sesame seeds. As one of man's oldest cultivated crops, sesame seeds are not only perfect because of their notoriety and taste, but they're also as readily available as peanuts, with more than 15 million acres produced every single year. Its natural organic properties, combined with our production techniques, allow us to create the best of both worlds, healthy and delicious. Before covering the market, I'd like to provide a bit more background on who exactly we are and what we stand for. Our management team was put together by Mr. Habib Musavi shortly after seeing an opportunity while consulting for a prominent Middle Eastern food spread manufacturer. Subsequently, he reached out to me and Alan to perform a U.S. market feasibility study. Our mission is simply to provide foods expanding beyond great taste and the market through innovation, versatility, and health-centric focus. To us, great taste and healthy aren't just descriptor words for food products, but should be interwoven into the mainstream everyday purchasing habits of our valued customers. Our exclusive partnership with Halva, the Middle Eastern manufacturer, allows us to provide high-quality, great-tasting, innovative food products while promoting and educating customers about the benefits of alternative products and ingredients like our sesame seeds. As a whole, the snack food industry is comprised of 5 major segments, accounting for $37.6 billion in revenue in 2015. Our target market, the nut and nut butter or sweet spread market, accounts for 33% of the market space, with about $12.5 billion annually. According to IBIS World, the industry is expected to sustain growth through 2020 at 3.6% annually, with a strong IVA projected at 5.5% during the same time frame. For frame of reference, the projected GDP growth rate is 2.2% less. Currently, the market is evolving in an attempt to recapture the 55% of consumers no longer satisfied with the status quo and who desire healthier alternative spreads. This trend is best demonstrated by the fact there are a variety of reduced sodium, naturally produced, and organic options now populating the market. The shift in consumer demands creates the perfect opportunity for us to launch our Sesame's Delight spreads, providing the organic properties customers value with the consistency and taste they love. Our primary demographic, families with one or more children under 18, makes up 56% of U.S. households, and together our two consumer groups account for 84% of all organic food purchases. They also represent a significant portion of the U.S. population currently purchasing more than 1 billion pounds of peanut butter every year. That's $800 million in revenue. Within our target market, spreads generally remain a staple regardless of economic circumstance or seasonality, primarily because of their convenience and diversity of application. Between evolving preferences of the U.S. customer and a growing trend towards healthier food choices, this truly is the perfect opportunity to share the creamy consistency and unmatched taste Sesame's Delight provides, whether it be as a snack or a meal. With that, I want to thank you for your time, and now I will hand it over to Habib.
Thank you, Alan and Stefan. As the picture shows, Top Exim will enter the competitive market of sweet spread, which is dominated by a number of high-profile brand names such as JIF, Skippy, Peter Pan, and Nutella. However, the growing health movement in American households gives us and other niche brands the chance of catering to such consumers' needs. Nut-based spreads like peanut butter and chocolate-based ones like Nutella suffer from status as potential allergens with high fat and calories content. This has helped boost the success of newcomers like tahini and other specialty brands. Fortunately, our Sesame's Delight has an upper hand compared with tahini in terms of consistency and our strategic manufacturing partners' expertise and fame. Optimistically, our target is to get 2% of the total market share. Future competition will continue focusing on healthier, on-the-go snack options, automation, marketing, and advertisement. Stefan already talked about the industry trends and our target market characteristics. Having considered such factors, we aim to excite consumers and gain share in the American market. Aligned with our vision and mission, our keys to success will be providing high quality, great tasting, innovative food products, and also promoting and providing food products from around the world and educating our customers on the benefits of alternative products and ingredients. Consumers' changing tastes and increasing desire for healthier spread alternatives is a great opportunity for us to capture portions of this shifting and expanding market. Sesame's Delight healthy properties, unmatched consistency, flavor variety, and taste are our four main product strengths. Our products are organic and delicious, and upon our partnership with our manufacturer Rev1 company, we will overcome some market entry barriers. Our SWOT analyses are brought here in this slide. As shown in the appendix, the launch of our Sesame's Delight will have many risks involving execution, competitive landscape, and capitalization. However, our greatest risk will be our ability to execute against a launch plan. A crowded competitive market, innovative competitors, and brand loyalty all are variables that will impact our ability to distribute, market, and position our new product. We must also add up our competitors' probable responses. In order to mitigate such risks, we have to use low-cost, highly effective marketing methods such as social media and e-commerce effectively. Furthermore, Rev1, our manufacturing partner, can help us reduce manufacturing and capital expenditures. The unmatched combination of taste, consistency, and health benefits available all in one spread This is a positioning message declaring our point of difference. Now let's move on our marketing mix program. Product strategy. We offer unique product quality, product line consisting of already 4 flavors and 2 more to come, eye-catching packaging with unique design, an available size of 350 grams plus on-the-go size coming soon. In terms of pricing strategy, we followed value-based pricing. Our retail price point is $8 per unit, priced comparably to the other organic offering, and for sure higher than nut-based and chocolate-based spreads. Our researches have proven that our customers are ready to pay higher for the value we are offering. However, we are planning to contract manufacturing in the second phase, enabling us to reduce our costs and adjust our prices accordingly. Place or distribution strategy. We will go for both physical and e-commerce distribution channels. A dual capable broker handling both retail and distribution can help us distribute our products through channels such as warehouse clubs like Costco, larger self-distributing retailers such as Walmart, and specialty stores such as Whole Foods. A social media manager will help us benefit from social media such as food vlogs, Facebook and YouTube, and online stores such as Amazon Fresh, Walmart Home Delivery, and Reels. Our promotion strategy will be based on in-store demonstrations, taste testing events, social media advertising, food trade shows, and sales promotions such as coupons. Finally, our online marketing campaign will be executed through Facebook business page and our own product website. As already discussed, strategic partnership will be an important aspect of our product launch, including our marketing programs as well. In phase 0, the focus will be customer contact, both B2B and B2C, through our taste testing events, trade shows, and outsource partnership with dual capable food brokers and e-commerce. Moreover, in phase 1, 2 B2B partnership with firms like Costco and Walmart is planned. Our board of directors consists of all 3 of us, Habib Musavi, Alan Munterman, and Stephen below me. We have our own advisory board, and during phase 1, which is years 2, 3, and 4, we will look for other positions listed in this slide. Operations. Manufacturing is done by our main partner Halwa Agha company. We start by importing, so we need to take care of pre-importing affairs, importing and post-importing jobs. We will have our own warehousing. However, we do prefer to ship directly from the discharging port, Houston, Texas, to the broker or distributor warehouses. E-commerce is our focus. We will target direct website sales and third-party partners like Amazon. Finally, other operations like order fulfillment and customer service will be also outsourced during the first 3 years. Alan, back to you.
All right, thanks, Habib. All right, let's talk financials. So in year 1, we're at a $1.3 million revenue forecast with, unfortunately, a target profit of in the red of $80,000. Year 2, things turn around, $6.9 million in revenue, $2 million in profit for a profit margin of 24%. The year 1 revenue represents about 180,000 units being shipped. This is broken up between about a 25% to 75% split between e-commerce and traditional channels. E-commerce is going to be driven by Amazon.com and then also direct to consumer shipments from Top Exim. The 75% of the traditional channel is going to mainly be club channel, which is Costco. We're targeting 20 plus stores in the Texas region for our launch year. If things go really well, there's also a possibility of getting in with Whole Foods, which is a specialty chain. The units shipped per store for Costco, we're going to start out in March at 3 units per store per day and ramp up to 48 units per store per day neither of which obviously will have much of an impact on our supply chain and represent about one replenishment order per week per store. In terms of our expenses, we have our big four expenses here: labor, marketing, COGS, and rent. I want to touch on the labor and the rent piece. Labor looks a little high, so does the rent. For a startup, for full transparency, the labor does include ownership salaries, and so there's only three other members of Top Exim that we plan to hire in year one. One's going to be a sales and marketing manager to help us pound the ground and drive consumer awareness of our product. One's going to be an admin, and then one's going to be a part-time employee that helps us with just general operations. In terms of our rent, we are looking to find a space in Texas around $8 to $10 per square foot. That's going to provide us a small holding warehouse, small office space, and then a small place where we can showcase on social media our product with local bloggers and vloggers. From a net income perspective, as I mentioned, we do lose $80,000 in 2017. You can see the kind of scale up for our first year here. Noted is our first net positive month is September, and we continue to grow that net income through Q4, actually a pretty strong Q4. We do turn net surplus $2 million in 2018, but the key here is that the first 9 months we do not make net income, but we do have a break even in September. Cash flow perspective, we're opening up our balance with $300,000. That's from the ownership team, $100,000 each. As I'll talk about in a little bit, we are looking for another $400,000 of investment. So that gives us a war chest of $700,000 to start the business. We don't become net cash flow positive for a month until November. So we do have a bit of a burn rate. You can see our overall cash reserve decrease through November of year one, but we maintain a healthy balance through year one. I did want to talk about year two a little bit. We do have some cash negative months in year two, namely January, and then at the end of each quarter. In January, we have a bit of an infusion of CapEx to continue to grow the business. Each quarter, we're making money, but you got to pay income taxes, right? So that's where that comes from. Long story short, we do maintain a positive cash reserve throughout year two. It is a little bit tighter than year one, but come July and August, we're in a very good position going forward. In terms of our investment strategy, we're looking for 1 to 2 investors, $400,000 total. We will use banks if we need to, but we would prefer to have 1 to 2 investors that invest that total $400,000 because they're going to be passionate and excited about the product and the company just like we are. In terms of using the funds, it's going to be really focused on the marketing, on COGS, and really driving brand and product awareness in the food spread industry. In terms of dividends or returns, investors can expect $5,000 per month per $100,000 invested in year two, and in year three that doubles. In terms of an exit strategy between year 2 and year 3, we're going to take a close, hard look at the business and either be set up because we're being extremely successful to be acquired by Hormel or Smuckers, or we're going to continue to grow out the business if things are going as planned. Milestones, we're really excited about our partnership with Halva Alcob. That's probably our biggest milestone to date. Obviously putting the team together, but that partnership's been key in minimizing the hurdles to entry of the food spread industry. And then future milestones, we're excited about trying to find some investors, trying to nail down that first sale, and then of course, becoming cash flow positive and net income positive. In summary, we feel like we have a great team, we have a great business model. We know we have a very exciting, innovative product in Sesame's Delight, and we know that there's a growing market that has a gap, and that Sesame's Delight will fill that gap. So I want to thank you for your time. And I want to thank you for listening to Top Exim's pitch for your investment dollar. Thank you.